Yes, we consider this child to be in danger. That's why we are expending the resources we are, and we are asking for the community's help.
Agencies across Ohio continue to search for a missing baby boy after his twin brother was found abandoned early this morning at Dayton International Airport. We have been following this breaking story since an Amber Alert was issued early this morning. The twin boys were abducted in Columbus last night. Police say a woman stole a car that was running with the babies in the back seat. 2 News reporter Kajasia Hawkins is live at Dayton International Airport, where one of those boys was found safe this morning. Kajasia, police gave an update just a short time ago. What do we know right now?
John, 5-month-old Kayer was found safe around 4:15 this morning, but his twin brother is still missing. Police were called to a Donato's in Columbus just before 10 o'clock last night. The baby's mom went inside the store to pick up a DoorDash order. She left the car running with the baby still inside. According to the police, employees say a homeless person left the building at the same time. They identified that woman as 24-year-old Nala Jackson. Police believe she stole the 2010 black Honda Accord and took off with the baby still inside the back seat. By 10:30 p.m., police departments across Columbus were searching previous known addresses and locations, including 3 homeless camps. At 11:45 p.m., Columbus police made their first call to have an Amber Alert issued. At 1:37 a.m., around 2 hours later, that alert finally went out across the state.
There was some back and forth, I think, with us talking to the state about what the requirements were for the Amber Alert. And obviously it's a unique circumstance when there's no license plate. And in addition, we were trying to verify the VIN number of the vehicle.
Just after 4:15 this morning, a passenger in the economy lot at the Dayton International Airport heard a baby crying, discovered Kayer, who had been left outside in his carrier, and called the airport police. Kayer was taken to the police department and was checked out by medics. Kason Jackson and the car is still missing. Again, police are asking everyone to be on the lookout for a 2010 black 4-door Honda Accord. They believe it's still missing a front bumper and it has tinted windows. There's a bumper sticker on the back that reads West Side City Toys, and it does not have a license plate. Nala Jackson is 24 years old and has ties to Riverside, Ohio. Police did say that there was a breakdown in communication at an executive level that's being addressed internally. In the meantime, they're asking anyone with information to call the police right away. Live at the Dayton International Airport, Kajasia Hawkins, 2 News, working for you.
All right, thank you, Kajasia. Let's take a look at that timeline again. The twins were reported missing in Columbus at 9:45 last night. Around 4:15 this morning, Dayton Airport police were notified that one of the babies was found in the parking lot in a car seat wrapped in a quilt. At that time, the last recorded temperature from the National Weather Service was 22 degrees with a wind chill, making it feel like 14 degrees. A passenger heard his cries and called 911.
I'm calling from the economy lot at Dayton International Airport, and we just discovered a baby in a baby carriage in the parking lot.
Okay, and you're in the airport parking lot, right?
Yeah, we're gonna take the baby inside the terminal right now because it's cold.
Now, right now, it is unclear just how long the baby was in that car seat outside and in the elements before that passenger heard the baby's cries. 2 News reporter Najat Pettyholm spoke with a doctor about the danger these freezing temperatures can pose for babies and really anyone who's exposed to the elements. Najat.
John, when the temperature dips below freezing, it can be very dangerous for anyone exposed to cold for too long. And it can be especially dangerous for an infant unable to regulate his own body temperature.
And if it's an extended period of time or they're improperly, kind of prepared for the cold weather, it can be disastrous, as we've all seen here.
It takes just minutes for frostbite or hypothermia to set in. When the temperature falls below freezing, for a baby, that danger is even more severe.
The little ones, they don't do that as well. They also don't have the blood volume or the body volume to be able to kind of insulate themselves and keep their core temperatures where they should be, which in turn makes that quite dangerous.
Health officials say infants who are exposed to severe conditions are at greater risk for complications.
So there's a lot of things that can happen. The biggest thing is just shutting down of those big bodily systems. Shunting of blood from the extremities can give you frostbite.
And infants who are exposed into severe conditions without proper medical assistance, it can be dangerous.
But if you lose that heat, your temperature is going to drop, and things can happen that are unfortunate.
Again, law enforcement officers are still searching for 5-month-old Kasan Thomas and 24-year-old Nala Jackson. Police believe she was driving a stolen 2010 black Honda Accord with a missing front bumper, tinted windows, and no license plate. They ask that if you have any information to call 911. Live in the studio, I'm Nisha Pettyhome, 2 News, working for you.
Thank you, Nisha. And you can follow this story as well as the latest on the Amber Alert on our website, WDTN.com, or by downloading the always free 2 News app.